Aryan was a young, ambitious man who always focused on his career. He had never allowed himself to get distracted until one rainy evening changed everything. As he walked down a quiet street, sudden rain forced him to take shelter under a small cafe awning. He shook off the raindrops from his jacket when his eyes landed on a girl nearby. She was struggling with her umbrella, which had flipped inside out due to the strong wind. She laughed at her own misfortune, completely unaware of Aryan watching her with amusement. Gathering courage, he stepped forward. "Need some help?" he asked. She looked up, slightly embarrassed but grateful. "That would be nice," she chuckled, as he fixed her umbrella. Their hands briefly touched, and a strange warmth passed between them. In that rainy moment, something beautiful began. After that first meeting, Aryan and Zoya began seeing each other more often. They met at the cafe regularly, talking for hours about their lives, dreams, and fears. Aryan was captivated by Zoya's kindness and optimism. She, in turn, admired his determination and passion for his goals. Slowly, their bond deepened. One evening, as they sat by a lake watching the water ripple under the moonlight, Zoya asked, "Do you believe in soulmates?" Aryan looked at her, then at their reflection in the water. "I never did," he said, "but now, I think I do." Love is never without challenges. Aryan's family wanted him to focus on his career. His parents believed love was a distraction. Meanwhile, Zoya's parents were traditional and had planned for her to marry someone they chose. One evening, Zoya sat quietly, lost in thought. Aryan noticed her sadness and asked, "What's wrong?" She hesitated, then said, "What if our families don't accept us?" Aryan took her hand. "Then we'll make them understand." Days turned into weeks of silent battles. Aryan worked harder to prove his worth, while Zoya tried to make her family see that love was not a mistake. One day, Aryan's father called him into his study. "Love won't feed you," his father said sternly. "Build your career first." Zoya, too, faced pressure at home. Her relatives introduced her to potential grooms, but she refused to meet them. Despite the struggles, they held on to each other. Aryan began working longer hours to secure a better job. He wanted to prove to everyone that love and success could go hand in hand. Finally, after months of effort, Aryan got a promotion. With confidence, he approached Zoya's family. "I love your daughter," he said. "I can take care of her." At first, Zoya's parents were hesitant, but as they saw Aryan's dedication, they realized his love was true. Meanwhile, Aryan's father, seeing his son's hard work, finally gave his blessing. Months later, Aryan and Zoya stood under the same cafe awning where it all began. "No more struggles, just love," Aryan whispered. As the rain poured again, they embraced, knowing their love had triumphed.